5, 4. Is there music? Not right now. Okay. Oh, I have my own song. I Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in again tonight, Thursday night at Soundbox 360 with your girl on fire. And so today, I guess, like every show is going to be about whatever the hell I want to talk about. And today is going to be about toxic relationships. It's because, it's something that, I mean, yeah, I guess, whatever. It's something I'm going through right now myself. And I know a lot of people go through it too. And like I'm just trying to like uplift myself and hopefully others as well. So a toxic relationship is, mentally and emotionally straining. And I know that we all want that one person, but is it worth it? Like, is it worth it? Is it worth your happiness? And do you like all that drama? I think a lot of people do. A lot of people. I don't. I really don't. I don't. Well, sometimes it's funny, but like when I'm bored or something, not. But that's not often. Um, it's like it is very stressful. Like yesterday, I was so stressed out. Oh my god! But this is not nothing to do like with my relationship. Um, it just other people around me, like probably gonna get mad, but like my kid's dad and his, that's always drama. Your ex and their new partner is always drama. At first, like right now, I don't really care about her, but I guess she's like from what I don't want to. I'm trying not to get him in trouble too much, and I know she's probably watching because she's one of my fans. um, But so from what I hear, he is gonna get in trouble. He's gonna get pissed off at me for saying it. But well, he came over to tell me. He told me, and I'm like, what the? He said that. So I have an OnlyFans page, right? And um, I haven't been on it lately because dude's been getting on my damn nerves. Like talking about, hey, where's my picture like this? I already paid you like that. And I'm like, fool, just wait, hold on. They be asking for some weird ass shit. One dude asked me, I sold a picture of myself licking my armpit. But shit, that's like quick money, But yeah, some of them are demanding. So I just like, I don't really go on there as much. I don't know. I feel like it's like this just not me. It's really easy money. Um, but when they get on my damn nerves, like I just ignore it. Anyways, so baby daddy, baby mom, new other baby mom, she over there found out I have an OnlyFans, and um, I heard she's going to go get plastic surgery, like on her boobs, to get her butt and get the tummy tuck, so she could have a better OnlyFans than me. Like, yeah, you go, girl. Like, I hope you do. Like, hopefully, like everything works out for you. Like, but I'm not trying to compete with nobody. But that's just like, oh my god, like I didn't know I had that much effect on somebody, and that is like, it's like toxic. The bullshit that like we go through, or what I've been going through with that. I ain't even trying to go all there because like that's some real shit, and I ain't whatever. And anyways, and also yesterday, dude, like I posted up a picture, and it was about my. I feel pretty today, so I want to take this picture. So I took a picture, and I'm trying to gain more female fans. fans, or not fans, but like female friends or whatever, on Facebook and all the social media. So I'm trying to be in common with them, and I'm like, isn't it hard to be a woman? Am I right or am I right, ladies? So it's not nothing about like hating against other women or nothing like that. But these females, like, they be toxic all on their own. I don't fucking know. But one dude commented on my shit, on my picture, and he put beautiful, and all I said was thank you, right? Then next thing I know, this bitch is up in my inbox. She's up in my inbox threatening me, saying, you want an issue, bro? Like, la 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 la. Like, I'll go over there and whoop your ass and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, all right, I'm not trying to fight. I don't even know who your baby daddy is. Like, she's like, don't act stupid. Like, la 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 la. It's because I knew them from like 10 years ago. But that was 10 years ago. Like, I don't know what the fuck they look like right now. I don't pay attention to her like that. And that's what I told her. But she ain't trying to hear it. She was just going on and on and on. And I was like, okay, like, aren't we older? Like, that's not how you handle situations. And I'm like, and you know what? You need to go talk to him, because, like, I'm not the one coming at him like that. And then she's like, you over there talking to him and da 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 da. And I'm like, wait, hold up. Ain't you with somebody else right now? Like, why you all up on my, in my shit, getting mad at your baby dad because he's trying to compliment somebody else when you over there with somebody else too? That don't make no damn sense. And then she go and say talking stuff about her baby dad. I'm like, wait, do you like him or not? Like, get your shit together, So it's whatever. I just blocked her ass. But that was yesterday. That was just like, oh my God. Like, both of that shit happened to me yesterday. And I'm like, why am I getting in the middle of all this? Like, it's not even my situation, Like, I try not to cause no problems. I hate getting involved in shit like that. And there was something else. Oh, yeah. The dude that I'm talking to right now, he has some stalker chick all up on his nuts. She's jogging him like, she crazy as hell. Like, she over there following me around. She parked outside my house. I think I mentioned this before one time. She parked outside my house, and she's sitting there just watching me and through my window. Like, she'll park across the street, and then I have my upstairs room and then I have my balcony. Like, I like to keep my door open, and the windows open, like, in the daytime. I'm not thinking nobody's looking at me, but this bitch over here watching me all day. And how do I know? Because she goes and she tells the dude that I'm talking to, she goes and tells him everything, like, play by play, what the fuck I did all day. And then she'll be adding shit in there, talking about, like, I was with some other guy and kissing up on him and la la la. And I'm like, oh, hell no. She even got her kids in there lying, too. She over there trying to put stuff in my truck, put some shit in my fuel tank and all kind. I'm like, dude, you need to keep this bitch away. And then, so recently, she hit me up. She's like, how you doing? I'm like, what do you want? Like, what the hell you want? Like, I ain't trying to talk to you right now. And she's like, well, I miss being your friend. I'm like, nah, I don't forgive. I'm not trying to forgive you right now. I mean, I forgive, but I don't forget. I'm not trying to have no toxic person like that in my life. And so I was like, no, don't even try to, it's whatever. And I'm like, I should just cut you off, dude. And I'm like, and dude I'm talking to, I'm like, he's about to get cut off too, so that'll make you happy, right? And she's like, oh, you still messing with her? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, just to piss her off, I was like, we're supposed to get married. And I know she got pissed off because she's like, oh yeah? Well, la 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 la. She started going on and on. She's like, and we gotta get some first, he gotta get a DNA test for all my kids. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, and plus I'm pregnant right now, and I'm about, you can have this baby. And I'm like, whatever. Like, I don't got time for all that. That's like little kid stuff, right? Like, I don't need none of that. And that all happened like yesterday. I don't know what the hell was wrong, but yesterday was a toxic day. And I was mad at this fool too for some other stuff. So I wrote all this stuff down talking about toxic relationship, and I went in on I went in on this fool. And well, I'll read some of it right here. But right now, a toxic relationship is when you go up and down, it gets bad, and then supposedly good, and it's just not. It's not good, but I can't say nothing because I'm in one. I think I don't know. All right, I'm just in denial. It's not good. Don't do it. Don't do it. So um these are like questions, I think, for toxic relationships. Do they support you, or and your goals? Are they honest, truthful? Can you depend on them? um like, we put so much time and effort into our relationship, and we don't want it to fail, and we just keep trying and trying. I think because we put a lot of time into it, and we don't want to try all over again with somebody else, because it's just hard to meet somebody. And so we just deal with these toxic people. Sometimes people don't even realize that they're messing with a toxic person. Like, I see it, I see it. I tell the other person, but they don't want to hear me, so I just stay out of it. But I do see it. And but the thing is, you gotta know your worth. You gotta know your worth, and you have to know that you are worth more, and you have a lot to offer. Like me, I know I'm worth more than what I accept. And then whatever you allow them to do, they're gonna keep on doing it. And I think I gave this one a lot of freedom, and room to just like be comfortable and step all over the boundaries and shit. But like, I guess I just tell myself like it don't matter, because like it's nothing serious. But it does matter. Everything matters, like your time and your your life. You're just like wasting time, I guess. I guess that's what I'm doing. But I have other things going on. That's why I'm dealing with this right now. I mean, I do like this person, and I'm just gonna stay, I guess, for a while. And we'll see what happens. Oh my god, I don't even want to say. um so, well, I'm staying until, okay, I'm super embarrassed. Because, well, I'm not perfect, and I'm not better than anybody else, and I'm not stupid. Probably I am, but I'm super embarrassed to say. So I'm with him. No, I don't even want to say it. I'm too embarrassed. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna say it. Let me take a drink now. So today I didn't make any drinks. That's what I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to make drinks in between the shows and stuff. But I just cheated and got the Smirnoff. Um, mm, mm. But all right. So the dude I've been talking to, I bailed him out of jail. Oh my god! So I bailed him out, right? And right now he's on, what is that? Bail? What is that? Did you fight? Did I fight? I didn't fight this time. Fight with who? Like these girls or the guy? Nah, I don't fight. I do not let no guy put his hand on me. That's like number one. I do not, because I grew up like that with my mom. She used to get hit by her boyfriend, and I hated that. Like, I always hated it, and she kept going back to him. Even all my uncles, I have 4 uncles, and they came over and they whooped his ass. They threw his ass through the glass and busted beer bottles all over him. And then because he beat my mom, and then the next day my mom's laying on his back taking the glass out, and I'm like, oh my god, like, oh, like every single time she always went back. And I hated him for hitting my mom, and I'll be jumping on him too, like hitting him with a broomstick and whatever I could find. So like, I always told myself that I'm never gonna let any guy put his hands on me like that, like, at all. Fuck that. So yeah, I don't mess around with that toxic. That's like, that's, what is that? Like, that's abuse. Like, physical abuse. Not that's not cool. Toxic is not either, because that they could be emotional abuse too. But I think I've been through like too much bullshit with my kid's dad that I know how to handle it. I know how to take control. But it's not a game. It kind of is, but it shouldn't be a game. But anyways, so why I'm gonna be, just chilling with this dude for a while is because I know he's gonna go back to jail. That's sad, but it's just for a little while till he's out, and then I know he's gonna have to do some time. So that's just chilling for right now. It shouldn't take like that long. That's sad, but that's messed up. But yeah, I know I need to raise my standards. I need to raise my standards. It's just because I like to give people chances and see how it is. But where's the nice guys at? Like the proper guys, the guys with no tattoos on their face, the guys with the car, the guys with the job, the guys that buys flowers, and the guys that we could go to a restaurant without getting stared at or trying to fight anybody. Where are those guys at? I'm just kidding. But no, I'm not trying to be on here trying to have dudes hitting me up saying, oh, I can do this for you. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because that's just that's too thirsty. Just hear the story. So, but I want to read some of my notes. What? Hey, know your word. Okay, and this is the part where I was just telling, other people you have to appreciate yourself more and love yourself. And that's when you'll realize that these toxic people, they don't really love you. They just love the way that you love them. You know what I mean? And and then another thing that I've noticed is like getting mad for no reason, and then just like taking off and then leaving, and having what I've been in a situation, begging them not to go, and then they still go, and then they just leave you feeling like shit, like afterwards, like, dude, like, what the fuck, like, that's huge right there, because that could like put you all the way down. But you can't let it get you down. You just gotta say, like, fuck it, you want to go? Bye. That's what I did last time, and it felt good afterwards. Because he always threatened to leave, and I'm like, I'll be trying to stop him, follow him, like, hey, don't go, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, hell no. So I just got tired of it. I got used to it, and I got tired of it. And so last time he's like, well, walk me out. And I'm like, what you trying to do, hurt me? I was like, that ain't gonna hurt no more. And I'm like, you know where the door's at? Like, go. Like, the fuck out of here. And he did. And I was laughing. See, and that's, I don't know. I'm not trying to be toxic, but I'm just like, guarding myself. I'm not trying to do nothing to hurt him. I didn't tell him to leave. He didn't have to leave, but it's whatever. And then I don't even know how to. Okay, yeah. So, and that's what I said. I don't even know how to get to that point. They have you questioning yourself. Like, dude, what's wrong with me? Like, where are they at anyways? Like, who they with and what they doing? How come they ain't right here? Like, don't even worry about all that. Just do you, and it'll go away on its own, I believe, Like, I know it's not going to be like this, like, all the time. We're just, like, hanging out for now. And I think I'm the blessing to him. And he knows what's up. Because when I put my foot down now, I'm like, dude, I'm not playing this little game no more. That's when he comes around. No, you're going to be like that to me, la, la, la. Oh, I flipped it now. And I'm like, but I mean, I'm not trying to be in control of nobody or nothing, because that's not what kind of guy I like. Hey, I know my mom, she's crazy as fuck. Like, I don't know. I think that's where I learned from. Like, of course, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. After I seen her with her relationships, I grew up not knowing what a nice relationship is, So that's why I'm giving, anybody a chance. So I don't even know what it is like. The only people I know had a good relationship is my grandparents, but, they're old. Like, I didn't even see nothing. They just old. But they stick together, and that's why I love my grandpa. He's like the best man I know because he did everything for my grandma, and he was just like the perfect man. Like that's how I see him, like the perfect. There's nothing wrong with him. Like he never did anything wrong in my eyes, and so like I never seen no other. Well, I never looked. I don't look. But anyways, I think that's why I get in these crazy relationships. And I even told my mom, I'm like, Mom, it's all your fault. Like, it's all your fault. Because I see her boyfriends, they'll be all like, I don't know. It's whatever. It is. I do get it from my mom. I got it from my mom or not. Even though she'll never admit it. But she, still to this day, she likes them guys who she can control. Like, she'll be like, hey, do this and do that. You better do it right now. You're not, get the fuck out. And she be, I'm like, damn, Mom, you're mean. And these guys, they be doing it. Like, she has to do it right now. He does everything she wants, everything she says. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, Mom, I don't know how, like, I don't even want nobody like that because that's like having another kid. Like, I be telling my kids, do this, do that, but I don't be telling them, bossing them around. I just tell them what they have to do, like to try to show them how to be men, but my mom's like, hey, pick that shit up over there, do this, give me some money, do this and this, and to her boyfriend. I think he likes it. He has to. And he get it from his mom. I heard he get it from his mom. I'm like, what's wrong with this fool? And it's because his mom used to treat him like that too. And so like he left from his mom's house and he went with my mom, and he feels at home or something. I have no idea. But I don't like this fool anyway, so I don't I don't even like him. You know why? Because one day I was staying at my mom's, like, I cannot live with my mom. Hell no. Like, that's not. I'd rather be homeless before. That's off topic, but anyway, so I was over there, and he comes. He's drunk as fuck, and he comes out the room, and I'm sitting right there, and my phone starts ringing, and it has the ringtone. This girl is on fire, right? And then he comes and he hears it, and then he mumbles under his breath, this hoe is on fire. I was like, oh, hell motherfucking no. I was like, did he? Oh, hell no. I'm like, Mom, you better get your fucking boyfriend right now, or I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. You better get him the fuck in the room. And she come out there, and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? And I was like, he over here, call me a hoe, Mom. And then she slapped him in his jaw. She's like, you're stupid. Get in the room. I'm like, oh my God. Like, not hard, but just like, like, like if a punishment or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, you better. And then I'm getting on my phone. Hey, I need somebody over here right now because I need to come beat this fool up right now. And so, yeah, they came, but it didn't happen. Anyways, yeah. So you can see why I'm a little bit toxic. I guess I got a little ghetto inside of me. That it's okay though, cause I know how to defend myself. But I'm at the age where I'm not trying to fight no more. Like, why fight? I'm not trying to hurt my face or mess up my hair or nothing like that. The last time I got into a fight, it was like, I don't even know, it was a few years ago. It was at the Purple Turtle. And it was because of a toxic relationship. Once again, like, I don't know, maybe I do cause it, maybe it is my fault. I don't fucking know, but dude I hooked up with, he goes and he just got married to his new wife or whatever, this girl. And he goes and he tells her, why the fuck would he go and he tells her that he hooked up with me? Like, this was in the past. And he goes and he tells her. And I'm like, and then she over there just like, we were at Purple Turtle for a party. And she's over there just watching me. It's like, and we were dancing. And she's all trying to like do better moves than me. And I'm like, okay, like, go girl, like, get it. And then she left before I did. And by the time I was leaving, I was drunk. I was like, and I had a skirt on, like a little skirt. And she went home. She came back with her tennis shoes and her jeans on and her hair up, and she was waiting for us outside. So she goes over there, and then I don't know what the hell happened, but my cousin started something with her, and I was like, "Hey, just leave it alone." And then I knew she wanted to come after me. So, and this is my younger cousin, so I had to jump in the way because I just felt like I had to. I didn't want to let my cousin get hit, so I just jumped in the way. And we started fighting, and I got busted up in the rocks out there in Purple Turtle. Oh my god, my legs was all bleeding up. Oh my god. And this bitch, she grabbed my hair. She grabbed my hair, and she did not let it go. And she was rolling around in the rocks like an alligator, like a crocodile, you know, when they eat somebody and they roll and roll. And this bitch was rolling with my hair in her hand, and she did not let go. And I had long hair at that time, and I was like, and I was drunk, so I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, get this bitch off my hair! What the fuck? Like I ain't even like I was too drunk to even fight back. But yeah, she had my hair, and then so dude, I'm all saying a different story, but it is toxic too. This one is. So that night, this one dude was like trying to talk to me the whole night. He was some big buff dude, and he saw his chance to come rescue, like save me or whatever. So he come over there, and then he grabbed her hand with my hair, and he's like, "Get off of her!" And then he like ripped her hand away from my hair. But he ripped that shit, I could hear my hair like, oh my, it was like. And I was like, oh my god, yeah. And then he picked me up, and I'm like, what the fuck, like, put me down, bitch, like the fuck. And I'm all like, my legs is all, oh my god, my legs was all bleeding, and I was like, my legs. And then he over there, it's okay. And then I'm like, I was like, I lost my keys, and you know, I need to go home. And he's like, where's your keys? I'm like, I don't know. I was drunk and fighting. There was everybody around. And he's like, hold up, I'm going to get your keys. He goes over there, and then he brings a bunch of shit that he found on the floor because everybody jumped in the fight. And he threw it on the on the hood of this one car. He's like, which one's yours? And I was like, not that one. There was some underwears up in there. And I was like, ugh. I was like, those are my keys. And I grabbed my keys and I was leaving. And then he's like, wait. He's like, here, I'll drive you. And I was like, no, I don't even know you. And then, so I was like, still crying and looking at my knees and shit. And then I was feeling my hair, like, bald spot and shit. And then he's over there trying to, like, kiss me. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, he thought that I was going to start making out with him. Like, all bloodied up with, like, bald head. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, like, we did start talking afterwards, and I find out this fool, he is crazy as fuck. He was bigger and buffer, and he over there, he's the one who was at the bar. I went to go pick him up, and he come out shirtless. Of course, I pick him up. He don't got a car. Stupid, you know. So he come out shirtless from the bar, and all buff and everything, you know, like think he's a man or whatever. And then I pull up, and I'm all looking nice. I looking nice because of him, to go see him. And he's like, where were you at? Where were you, bitch? Like, where were you? And I was like, I just took a shower, got ready, and I came over here. He's like, why you got all the makeup? Because I was coming to see you. He's like, hell no. He's like, get out the car. And I'm like, what? And then he like squeezed me really hard, and he lifted me up, and I was like dangling, and I was like, oh my god, like this fool better put me down. And I got scared for a second, and like I said, I don't let nobody touch me like that. And so I had to play it off, and I'm like, I had to be nice to him until I dropped him off. Like, I had to stay with him for a little while, too, like a little hostage or something, because he was trying to grab my keys. He's like, you ain't going nowhere. And I was like, I'm not going nowhere. It's all good. Like, I'm happy right here. And then at the end of the night, he's like, okay, bye. And I was like, okay, bye. I'll see you, like, later. And after that, I freaking blocked his ass, and I never went back over there. And, yep, I did find out online in the chat room that all these girls were saying that he beat on them. I was like, oh, hell no. Good thing I had to get away from that. But, yeah, so, anyways, no, I didn't fight. Not this time. This was, like, years ago. And then time before that, I got in a fight. Because I was going to say, dude, we're too old to be fighting right now. You know, we got to set an example for our children. But I can't really say that because the time before this, I got in a fight, like, and my kids were front row watching. I didn't do that shit on purpose. It just happened. That was with my kid's dad and his girl, like, cause she was acting stupid as fuck, and she deserved it. She deserved it because they was cheating, cheating when I was with him, and she's like, I don't give a fuck, like, I deserve my love, and I was like, oh yeah, bitch, oh yeah, and she'll be hiding, and I'm like, watch when I catch you, watch. So one day I caught her ass, and yeah, she was. She was at the furniture store that was supposed to be mine. It was my furniture store, right? This fool told me, just work from home. You're good. You can stay with the kids. I was like, all right, cool. Like, but, that's my store. Like, I put money into it, and, I put a lot of work into it. So I want to be a part of it. And he's like, no, you just stay home. Yeah, why stay home? Why? Because you brought the other bitch over there. So she over there acting like she owned the place. I called the store phone, and yeah, she answered, and I was like, oh, and she's like, I could tell the bitch was mad. She's like, yes, and I was like, where's Armando? And she's like, oh, no, stand, I can't, like, whatever. And I was like, oh, all right then. And so I called his cell phone. I was like, where you at? He's like, I'm busy. And I'm like, you're busy? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go to the store right now. I'm gonna go to the furniture store. And he's like, all right, so how long is it gonna take you? And I'm like 20 minutes, because we lived 20 minutes away. We was in Goodyear and it was in Phoenix. But instead, he did not know that I was 5 minutes away at my uncle's house. I was at my uncle's house. I was like, this bitch, like, I'm gonna watch. And I was mad at him because, I mean, that's supposed to be my store, right? And because he was supposed to be taking his son that day, and my son was crying to spend time with him. And like that hurts when, kids cry for their parents or whatever. And so I'm like, dude, I'm taking my son over there so you can be with him. And plus, I already knew the bitch was over there, so I was like, oh yeah, all right. So I pulled up over there in 5 minutes. I see this fool, like, my kid's dad. He outside, in his little Mickey Mouse outfit that he just bought to promote his furniture store. So he over there with the big ass head and big ears and his tail and his big old feet and holding balloons. And he was out on the street, on the street sidewalk over there. And then I saw this bitch. She was walking from him to the office, and there's a parking lot in between. And she was walking through the parking lot. She over there kissed Mickey Mouse, and then she's walking back to the office. I was like, there's that bitch right now. So I had all my kids with me, and I didn't even think, like, I should have thought, poor things. But I rolled up and I parked right in front of the furniture store, and the furniture store has all glass windows, and the front office is right there. And she's sitting in there and she's smiling, and I'm like, oh, you think it's funny? You think it's funny? I was like, you've been laughing at me this whole fucking time, bitch. You think it's funny, huh? Right? And I was like, you think this is funny? And I'm like, well, yeah. I'm not proud. It made me happy and everything, like the feeling afterwards. But she got what she deserved. Well, violence is not good, you guys. Like, violence is not good. But it had to be done. And yeah, I smashed her face into everything. The desk, I smashed it into a computer. Like, I was like smashing it into like a lot of things, and I was like, oh my god, like, where am I gonna smash it next? Like, that's how that's how much I was smashing her head. And I was like, dude, somebody gotta stop this. Like, I don't know, if somebody don't stop this, I feel like I'm a killer or something. So somebody needs to stop it already. And then other dude that worked over there, he stopped it. He put me off of her, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, get the fuck off of me. I'm like, get off of me. This bitch get what she deserved. And she's all screaming, and she ran to the back and locked herself in the closet, and he's all covering the door, and I'm like, move, bitch. And he's like, why are you doing this? And I'm like, you don't fucking know my business more, because like I felt bad for her, and I knew, I was like scared that I was gonna hurt her really bad. So I was like, whatever, dude. And then Mickey Mouse come running in the office, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing, you ghetto ass bitch? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he's like, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm like, call the cops then, bitch, you fucking rat. I was like, call the cops. And I was like, do it. I don't care. And then, nah, he didn't call the cops. He called his mom. And I was like, yeah, call your mama too. Call her right now. And he called, mama, she over here fucking up my business. I'm like, yeah, tell her why I'm over here. Tell her that you have this other bitch over here and it's supposed to be my store. And you tell her that you're supposed to be with your son and you're too busy over here being this stupid ass Mickey Mouse shit that he would have loved, he would have enjoyed spending time with his stupid ass Mickey Mouse dad, and yet you didn't even think about him like that. You just said next time, la la la. But it's okay with her kids around, huh? Like, I don't know. That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother toxic shit. And he's the only one that can get away with that kind of like on a high level bullshit with me. Like, he is the only one. Like, ugh. Yeah, I went up and down with that food, like bad, like really bad. And right now, I got into the point where I found my peace. I found my inner peace, and I guess I forgave him for like all the things that hurt me a lot, and I forgave myself. That's what is most important. You gotta forgive yourself, and you like what I did was I wrote a lot because I was by myself, and I didn't know what I thought I wanted him there, but when he would be there, I didn't want him there. And then so I was crying and crying, by myself. It's crying so much. Like, I just started crying for my mom. It just come out, mom, like, like, mama. And so I call my mom and she come over. That's not what I wanted. Like, that's not what I needed. I didn't know what I needed. I guess I needed to fix myself on the inside and heal myself, and that took a long time. And I did a lot of writing and reading a lot of things online, how to do self-healing the right way without, causing more problems or making yourself even more weak. Because, like, you could write letters. Like, that's what I used to do, write letters and give it to him. He didn't care. He didn't give a fuck. Or he'll look at it and, like, I don't know, it just hurt me even more because he didn't give a fuck. So I was like, why? All right, I'm pouring my heart out to him and he don't give a fuck. And so that did not work. So what I learned is you write letter, like, you can write your letters, write all your feelings out. You can write to a certain person. You write out what's going on every day and like all the bad stuff. Write it out. Just get it all out. But don't give it to the people. Do not give it to them. Don't let them read it. Don't let nobody read it but yourself. And what I used to do is I used to go back and I used to read all of the stuff that, was bothering me. And I would focus on each part of that bothered me. And I would ask myself, why did it bother me? Why? And how can I fix it? So I was fixing every single thing on there in my writing, like on my own. I'm like, okay, so I could, instead of this is why it's bothering me. And instead of doing this next time, I could do this. Or like, for me not to feel that way, I could, I should do this. That's what I did. I did a lot of that by myself. And then when I felt like I couldn't do it, I would get on my phone and I would I would go on Moco Space. But not for hookups. You know what for? I went on there to get in the chat room because there was a lot of funny ass people in there. So comedy really helped me. Comedy. Not so much music that put me back into my feelings again. And I didn't want to be all up in there. I wanted to laugh. So comedy helped me a lot. They'll be clowning on other people. I'll be like, damn, that was funny. And then I started watching videos on YouTube, like funny. There was this one time I was crying because of my kid's dad. After we, like, right when we were breaking up, that he's calling me 3:00 in the morning. Hey, can you come pick me up? I'm like, what the fuck? Where are you at? He's all drunk as fuck. And I was like, why are you calling me for? We ain't even trying to be together. Like, and I'm trying to heal myself. He's like, I need your help. Are you going to fucking come or not? And I was like, yeah, I'll go. I'll go. Because, why? Because it's toxic and I wanted to be with him or whatever. And so But I didn't end up going. This fool was at the strip club, drunk as fuck. I don't know what the fuck. Anyways, so I was crying when we hung up because he's like, well, fuck you that bitch and don't come. And I was like, all right. So I was crying again. And then, so I remember comedy. So I looked up this video and I was just like, I need something to make me laugh. So I was watching this video and oh my God, I went from crying to laughing. And I didn't even realize it until the end of the video. And I was like, wait, I was just crying. And how the hell did I start laughing, you know? So comedy is a really good cure for, you know, self-healing, I believe. And it's really hard work. It took me like 5-6 years to fix myself. Might take less or longer, I don't know. But and then you can't do it when you're on drugs either. You can't do it when you're drinking or on drugs, because that just like messes with your mind. You gotta be, you know, sober so that you can go through the whole process and it could be you can fully heal yourself. So yeah, I got myself more in control now, and I don't let other people like get to me as much. They can say whatever they want. Like this girl's over here, bitch this and bitch that, and la 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 la, and they're like, oh, you gonna let her call you bitch? I'm like, she can call whatever fuck she wants. She's stupid. She got a horrible mouth. Like that is so, you know, ratchet. Like I mean, I could be like that too, but I'm not gonna let her get me to that point. The fuck for. I got other shit to do. I don't got time for this. I ain't even trying to be in that. So it's like whatever. She can say whatever she wants. This chick can say whatever she wants. This other chick can say whatever they want. They could post my shit on Facebook. You know, it's okay because I'm getting more, you know, attention like that. And that's what we're all here for, you know, everybody on the radio, everybody, you know, doing things, you know, to gain more attention. So I mean, I have my plans and everything, so it all works out in the end. But yeah, that is my story for toxic relationships. And hopefully, like nobody, or hopefully, you know, I could open up a few people's eyes on their toxic relationships. I don't know, probably not, but. Thank you for hanging out with me and hearing me out, because that was like therapy for me. And hopefully, I don't know, something good comes out of it, entertainment or whatever, whatnot. And thank you for tuning into Soundbox. We're gonna be doing this music video countdown starting next week, I believe. So, like, if you guys got music videos, send them in, and then we'll be posting up, you know, the top 10. I'm not really sure how we're gonna go about it, but all of us with all the other different shows are gonna be, you know, going through all the music videos, and I'm gonna put some up for recommendation too. All the ones that I'm in. So. But yeah, and then also send in your music, because I want to upload some right now too. And we can throw it in rotation on Soundbox 360. So you email. Is it still MP3? Still MP3. Email your MP3s to DJ@soundbox360.com, and then we can, you know, put them in rotation.
And the videos are videos@soundbox360.com.
Oh, videos. Okay, so you send your music videos at videos. Is it videos? At soundbox360.com. Does it have to be in certain format?
MP4s
are MP4. Videos. Okay, MP4. And we'll throw it. Well, if it's good, we'll put it on. Yeah, but thank you again for tuning in. Oh, did you see my makeup? I did my makeup today. Can you see it?
They're flames. They're little fires.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week. Every time I feel like I'm getting better and better, so I'm gonna keep on trying to get better, more entertaining. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, and subscribe, like, and share all that good stuff. Bye. Bye, toxic. Bye, haters. Bye.